Hey, this is Brian at Black Star Reptiles. Today we're going to be making turtle pudding. I put a little different spin on it and have some different mixtures. Turtle pudding dough has been around for a long time. It started back in Europe. They started realizing that turtles in captivity needed a higher quality diet than they were getting. So they spent a lot of time on trying to put more of what that turtle ate in the wild into a complete ingredients. One of the main things it did is it made the turtles look healthier. I know I've been doing it a couple years now, and my turtles, they're healthier. They look way healthier, and it's also helped my egg production. I've had my best egg production year this year. So I'm hoping that I can show you guys what I do. Some of the ingredients I mix and match depending on what I can get at the grocery store. But let's go through the ingredients real fast, and then we'll move on to prepping it. First off, we get gelatin. So all of the pudding, they usually use gelatin. That way it hardens up a little bit, and the turtles eat it better. Actually, there's some zoos that use the gelatin based food. It's just a really easy way to put everything together and add your vitamins that the turtles need. So we're gonna go ahead and start. So gelatin's first thing. So I usually get trout or some sort of fish. I have some fish that I caught from the ocean, and we're gonna use that. Usually if you do fish, you can throw them in completely whole. You can buy them at the store whole. You can use tilapia, trout, catfish. I also have some salmon. I usually get salmon with the skins on it. The other meats I get are some liver. We can use beef heart, chicken liver. I always do shrimp. The fresher you get, the better. In this case, it's just frozen shrimp. I use a red dye. So once we mix it, I put a little bit in to make a red, because my box turtles really like the red. Any type of vegetables. Today I'm gonna use corn and carrots, pineapple. We'll mix in it. You can use baby food and put it within the mixture. I'm actually going to keep it out of the mixture and keep it, the turtles seem to like the big chunks. We have eggs. I usually put about 6 actual chicken eggs in, but today we're going to use quail eggs. I have a whole bunch of quail eggs, and I just put them in whole. We'll grind them up. And all the calcium and everything, they'll eat that whole egg, but it will be ground up so that it will just come as a pudding-based food. I also today am going to add croc diet from Zoo Meds to help add some variety that the turtles really need as they go through and eat their food. So today, also, one quick thing, you need a big pan. We'll have to put this on the stove and heat this up to a certain temperature. I will put the recipe online and kind of a walkthrough of what I use, and we'll go from there. Thank you. So step one, what we're gonna do is I've got about 5 quarts of cold water. We're gonna go ahead and add the gelatin to it. It's got to soak for about 20 minutes or so, and we'll get that started before we work on anything else. Okay guys, for the second part, we're going to go ahead and grind all the meat and the eggs together, and anything you don't want to be whole or chunky in the mixture. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm using a bullet. You can use a blender, you can use a meat grinder, whatever you have that will grind it up. We'll go ahead, and I'm gonna just do some eggs together Then we'll put some shrimp. I'll just mix it up as I go. I'll grind it up and I'll stick it in this bowl and we'll get to that point. Hey guys, so we're back. I got the meat all ground up the way I want it. I'm going to go ahead and put it into the gelatin that's been sitting here for 20 minutes. And then we'll add the red dye as it cooks. But we'll go ahead and get that heated up to, it goes up, I take it up to about 105 degrees Fahrenheit. And then when that's done, we'll come over and we'll put it in containers. Hey guys, so we're about to put the meat in the containers, but before we do, I wanted to show you the container I get. You can use whatever you want depending on the size. Once this is in, I can cut it up and feed it, but I have a lot of turtles. And I just want to clarify that the amount I'm making is a lot. The recipe will be much smaller and I'll actually say how much it will make so that you guys don't have to make so much. First off, we're going to go ahead and, so normally I chop this up really good and I put it within the meat and then just, it's all straight up a pudding. This time I wanted to try to have some chunkier stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and I put the pineapple, corn, carrots. I'm going to put each of that in each thing, and then when I put the meat in it, I'll stir it up to give them some texture and see if they like it that way. I'm pretty sure they will. It will mimic more of the canned traditional Zoom Eds box turtle food that we've seen in that I've actually used to get that for my turtle. It's too expensive. This way is a lot cheaper, and I feel like it's a lot more healthier because I know what's going into it and I can feed them what I want. So we're gonna go ahead and get these ready. Then we'll get the meat. The meat is warming up right now, and then we'll get to that step and we'll be back. Okay guys, we're ready to put the meat into our containers. I'm gonna go ahead and do one, and then we'll come back and show you when they're all done. So I'm just gonna take a cup and put it in until it's full. This is really dripping. I should probably. Once I get it full. So when it warmed up, it actually liquefied a lot better. And I'll take that right to the top. And then, once that's done, go ahead and just set this here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll stir all the chunks up so that it's all mixed up in it. Okay, at that point, we'll let this gelatin and it will become a loaf of turtle pudding, per se. When I get this all done and we get it and we have time to let them cool off and set, I'll show you one. And maybe we'll even pull one out and cut it up and show you the turtles eating it. Hey guys, I just wanted to do a wrap up on the box turtle pudding. We've got it all ready, it's cooling off. I'm gonna start get it into the freezer so that it'll last a long time. I'll feed one and put it on film and get you guys a video of actually feeding. I feel like the corn, pineapple, and carrots that I kept whole, when I put it in, it turned out really nice. I think the turtles will like having something like that to give them more texture in their food. This is my recipe that I've kind of catered towards box turtles. Turtle pudding is for all the species, and you just kind of make it and cater it to whatever species you have. So far, it's worked out good. If you like content like this, let me know. Comment below, like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, so the final process is we're gonna go ahead and take the box turtle food that's had the night to set, and it's all ready to go, and we're going to prepare it to feed turtles. Now I'm going to feed the full amount to the turtles because I have a lot of turtles, but if you have only a couple turtles, you can slice it. You can just take it and slice it and put it in Ziploc bags and freeze most of it. Whereas I have a lot of turtles, so I'm going to just go ahead and slice it all up. I do really like the putting texture stuff in it. In fact, next time I'll probably do more and give them some more vegetables within the meat. But it turned out really nice. There's some pineapple, some corn. I think they'll really enjoy it. You can see flecks of the eggs because I put the whole egg in, including the shell, and that's pretty good for them. So what I do is I just cut it up in sizes that I can feed, and if I have any individual turtles, I can feed one little piece to them, or I can just put the whole. I have a rock in every pan that I just put this on, and all 4 or 5 of the turtles will come out and eat up. Okay, next step is we'll take it out and feed the turtles.